Inheritance doesn't usually create obvious mistakes. It creates quiet structural distortion, and most people never review for that. Let me show you what I mean. She thought everything was handled. One inherited account had already been transferred, funds moved, confirmation received. But when she came to our firm for a second set of eyes, we found something. The inherited Roth IRA had been opened as a traditional inherited IRA. Same dollars, completely different tax treatment. The balance was correct. The structure was not. And structure is what determines strategy. Is it possible you inherited assets and no one evaluated how they altered your existing strategy? Inheritance doesn't just add accounts, it can quietly distort the efficiency of everything you've already built. And if you never built a coordinated strategy to begin with, inheritance doesn't simplify things, it compounds complexity. If we haven't met, I'm Vicki Joern. I help individuals going through major life transitions evaluate how new financial variables alter their broader strategy. Because most inherited accounts are processed, they are not structurally evaluated for interaction. And inheritance is about interaction. Inheritance can introduce structural variables most people never examine, such as titling inconsistencies, Roth versus traditional sequencing conflicts, 10-year distribution compression, Medicare premium tier shifts, overlapping income streams, beneficiary designations, shared property complexity, and estate flow misalignment. Individually, each may appear manageable. Collectively, they can distort an otherwise well-engineered strategy. So let's make this practical. If you inherit $500,000 traditional IRA and distribute evenly over 10 years, that's $50,000 per year added to income. If you are already drawing retirement income, that additional $50,000 can shift tax brackets and increase Medicare premiums. Now, compare that to inheriting a $500,000 Roth IRA. The 10-year rule still applies, but qualified distributions are generally tax-free where requirements are satisfied. Same dollar amount, very different strategic outcome. If that distinction is not evaluated against your existing income strategy, inefficiency compounds quietly. Now, consider shared property. Inherited real estate with siblings introduces new variables. Shared ownership, different timelines, different financial goals, different emotional attachments. Do you sell, keep, rent, buy someone out? Those are not just family decisions. They are structural decisions with tax implications. Some people inherit without a plan. Others have a plan and must recalibrate it. One requires building structure. The other requires re-engineering interaction. Either way, inheritance is a structural event. Inheritance doesn't damage strategy overnight. It distorts it quietly when no one recalibrates. If inherited assets have transferred and no one has structurally evaluated how they integrate with everything you already own, that doesn't mean something is broken. It means something may be unexamined. We conduct financial integration reviews specifically for moments like this. Not to move assets, not to duplicate work, but to evaluate structural alignment. To examine how inherited variables interact with everything you have built. If no one has evaluated your structure at that level, this is the time. Please like, subscribe, and share this with someone who may need it. And remember, be financially prepared for today and the uncertainties of tomorrow.